All I have to say is the poor bastard that went collecting those eggs.
Well, it depends. If it was a diplodocus, that's maybe less scary. Maybe less scary than a T-Rex.
If
I
it's
don't
a
know.
T-Rex, it's a T-Rex, you ain't getting close to that nest.
T-Rex is like, oh my.
It
Oh
it
my
it becomes
baba.
it becomes the outhouse scene in Jurassic Park all over again.
Exactly.
That's not.
Anyways, the sandwich was amazing. You feel a little bit better after eating it. Okay, so
Woo!
you guys have made it out
I'll
back.
be
There's
on
a
Red Note. I'm
section
on
behind this
Twitch.
behind the
I'm
stable.
on
You notice,
Instagram.
some
Most of the links are in my
barrels and
bio.
boxes in the
So on
corner. Stuff has
YouTube,
been
we also
stored
have a
here
Dungeons and
once or
Dragons
twice.
YouTube.
Stuff gets
So
stored
we
here
have ways that you
regularly,
can
but
still find
sometimes
me.
it gets
I will still
forgotten.
be
So there's a
here.
couple empty
If you're a
crates.
U.S.
There's a couple
moment
things that
person
might
and
have
you
stuff in
can't,
them.
you can
And
find me on
sitting
those.
on top of the back of the stable is this black cat that you've encountered twice now.
He goes,
Did I ever show you her picture?
No.
no.
Let me fix that because I do have a picture for you.
Oh, okay.
I just gotta find it. Damn it, I need to organize my art folder.
Yes, you do.
Some
Hold on, I found my
organizational
stuff.
skills
How are
would be
you?
nice. You sort by
Ni
date
hao. Uh,
and time.
Alive. I've had 2.5 hours sleep.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem. Oh, that was not fun to look up like that.
Actually, fuck that. I'll just go get it
Because
from
I
the
couldn't sleep
source.
last night.
No, she didn't.
I couldn't. I did try. And then Red Note kind of distracted me with good food, cosplay, and learning about the fact that Chinese people can afford food, whereas people in North America cannot. So, Red Note is very, very much addicting for what their stuff has because
Not addicting at all. I'm sorry. No.
the cosplay's so good. I'm so jealous of the cosplay over there. Maybe hello, little sister, because I am a girl. But hello.
Where the fuck this
Bonjour.
picture go?
Hola. I don't know. Ni
Uh,
hao. If you guys want to hear the other players, Twitch would be where you want to go to. Fire and Flames Cometh. I accidentally draw
I
my
know
screen.
how to find her. Where is she? Where is she?
Meh. Is she not on Scabbard?
That's why I was like, I know where she is. All right. In the campaign chat. Ba-doop.
Bottle, bottle, bottle. Oh wow, okay, she creepy. She's super creepy. I would rather talk to a displacer breeze. She creepy. Do like her eyes though.
Sleek and muscular feline, the shadow cat moves with effortless grace that bellies its size. Standing about 2 feet tall at the shoulder and stretching nearly 4 feet in length, it resembles a panther in miniature. Its body is
Oh,
covered in velvety jet black fur that seems to absorb the light around it, creating an almost unnatural darkness. The dark coat blends seamlessly with shadows, making it difficult to spot in dim or dark conditions. Its eyes, however, are its most striking feature, large, luminous orbs that glow with an eerie, almost supernatural light. The color of the eyes shines subtly, alternating between a piercing green, a ghostly silver, and a faintly glowing amber. They pierce the night, giving the creature an otherworldly and intimidating presence.
Wow! Oh my god, that was perfectly timed unintentionally. You would
Right.
finish it, and I went to go click the wow button, the wow thing,
Wow.
Mhm.
and it's literally just as you stop the description that it popped up the sound.
Nice.
Unintentionally, perfectly timed. That's fucking great. So yeah, we see her. I'm running on a disc, kind of half drunk, refusing to let Quar carry me, as per usual.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Yep.
Elena's given up trying to say no to him at this point.
Right.
Lyra will smack him upside the head with a spell if she has to. And the goddess and the goddesses and gods love you too. All hail Athena. Anyways, she's like, so you said we have to go get you an item.
That's
Thank
not
you for the
the
roses,
proper
Julie.
page. Lost my conversation.
No, I'm not Christian. I haven't been Christian since I was 17.
Uh, just a second. The conversation note I was in that had the details I needed to be able to look at to share with you has decided to go. I'm going to go for a walk. Now I have to find it again. No, no,
Search feature is a wonderful feature.
no, no.
I'm not upset if you are a Christian.
Nothing wrong with
I
being
believe.
Christian.
Thank you for the clap. Thank you, Julie. Oh, you're
Where the
doing this
fuck
again.
did it go?
I know what you're doing. Julie's gonna try and use up all of my gold because she did this last time. I appreciate it. She did this the one day when I was on the computer and she just spanned all the stuff on there.
Aha! I found it.
Whoop whoop, you found it. Found it.
Uh,
Oh, why did I stop being Christian? Because I got really sick and tired of Christians telling me how to live my life and that I was gonna go to hell for being bisexual, liking tarot cards, and the fact that I was basically accepting of everybody
yeah,
that
for a
was
very
stuff.
accepting religion, Christianity is very bigoted,
Yeah, the
very
coin hat,
against
no worries,
anyone that's
Jewel.
different than them.
Yeah. So I got really sick and tired of them telling me how to live my life because God was gonna say fuck you to me. So I went, you know what? Fuck you first. I'm gone. And I found Wicca and magic and paganism.
Magic doesn't
So
exist.
I, from there, kind of went to eclectic spiritualism where I believe everything, every religion has truth in it somewhere. You just have to find it.
I'm an eclectic Wiccan with Christian beliefs because some of the aspects are nice, but most of it is just bullshit.
Mm.
I will go to church with my dad. I will go to church with my family. I have no problem with going to church. I haven't burst into flames yet, thankfully. Uh, there was one time though. It was I kind of smoldered a little bit, but that might have been for other reasons.
That sounds like that'll be an interesting conversation for after D&D.
Hey, I used to smoke.
Ah, fair. I mean, that's fair.
I smoldered.
I'm a bit of a pyromaniac, so when you said that, I'm like, what did he put on fire?
Many things, but that's besides the point.
This is not a wig. This is my actual hair.
It does look
Thank you.
extremely red today. Your camera is making your hair. You're a redhead, except the tips. The tips of your hair looks like you've
Like,
bleached it white.
yeah, the bleach is not fully out. This is the blue stuff.
See, I see
Oh,
the bleach, and then the rest of your hair is like vibrant ginger. It looks almost natural colored too. So it's like wild. Doesn't hurt
Not
my feelings.
buying.
I like gingers.
Gingers are fucking sexy. Gotta go have a great night. Alright, love you!
All right, so you've met the cat. The cat is sitting on the roof looking at you. She doesn't speak verbally because she doesn't. You can
There's
tell
a
from her
cat.
tone of voice and the way she talks, she is a she, for sure. What do you wish to do?
Paul goes, "What is the item you seek?"
All right. By the way, she communicates very cryptically using body language, such as like flicking her tail, intensely staring, and stuff like that to convey her meanings across. So every time like you ask her a question, she'll do the cat thing. She'll look at you a funny way where you think you're being judged, right?
like,
That look that
like,
the cat
motherfucker, are
gives
you
you,
serious? Type
like
thing.
you, yeah, that sort of stuff. And she
If
just
you,
very much that body language thing. You say something, she flicks her tail in a way that makes you think, did she just tell me to go fuck myself?
unless you're a cat person like me, not my character, me, that is like, you know what? No, that was a I love you. You have to know your cat though.
Well, each of those meanings means something different to every person that sees them.
That is true.
If she does that in front of you and Tasha, to you it means I love you. To Tasha it means got food.
Pretty much.
All right.
Yeah,
She
we've learned
indicates the
all different
object
languages.
is a tainted relic from the Feywild.
Hey,
She
wild or
warns
the
a lot of how she words it is like foreboding, like dark balance. A shard of fortune does not bargain fairly. It
I
gives
am in
brilliance,
alright.
but
What is
demands
she up
shadow in
to?
return. Careful, little sparks, you might light a fire that consumes.
Oh. Mhm.
Did my note taker get that, or was she
No,
distracted?
because I was distracted trying to fix my phone and sit where it's supposed to. So maybe I can actually get people to watch. Oh, I'm not gonna do this. Let's get it fine. Fuck you too. Put the phone down this way. I am
Glad we're prepared
34.
for this.
Oh, well, I have to stretch because my knees start hurting, as they do.
Do your knees sag low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot?
Not today, I cannot. Anyways, you went really fast with that. Even if I was able to write that fast. So, it's in the Feywild, and something about the
She
shadows.
talks about a dark object, a tainted relic, a shard of fortune. This shard of fortune does not bargain fairly. It gives brilliance, but demands shadow in return. Careful, little sparks. You might light a fire that consumes.
Does not give
Do you want to ask any questions?
Um,
fortune, does not give.
Par asks if she knows the location in the Feywild.
It's not in the Feywild. It's in the surface world.
He goes, "Where in the surface world is it?"
Ah, that's fair.
She gives you directions to a townhouse in the city.
Okay.
The possessor of this item has been using it to change their luck.
Interesting.
And that's all she tells you about it. Tells you where, what, but not why past what she's already explained.
Par, being around a few gambling dens in his time, Goes, does the user like to gamble?
Very much so.
He goes, tell me where he gambles, and I will.
He
Sniff him
knows
out.
that the object is in his place right now,
Yeah.
but she can't get into it.
Why can't she get into it?
Warts, of course.
Uh,
She's Fae.
Oh, hmm.
You can prevent Fae from getting into places a certain way.
Yeah, Tremere.
Exactly. Someone hired a Tremere. Just be careful. I have rules somewhere for running VTM vampires in D&D.
No, thank you.
Could
yeah,
you imagine
there's a way to
encountering
do
the
that.
Samises in a dungeon?
No!
That would be interesting.
What are we fighting today? Oh, no, so just a couple war ghouls.
Oh,
Couple of Foster.
what are we fighting today? What are we fighting today? A Malkavian Methuselah.
A
Oh,
Malkavian
we're
turned
fighting
into a
Malakov.
blood brother.
No! God, no!
But yeah,
Fuck
he
that.
goes, all right, we can. he he kind of asks what this guy looks like, because if Clark can narrow down with his asshole gambles, he could probably lure him out.
What she's saying is right now he's not at home, we can go steal it from his house.
Well, she doesn't know if he's
Point.
at home or not, but she knows the object is at his home.
Fair.
So you have options. You can hunt him down, or you can hunt the object down. Quar's partial for hunting him down, which it makes perfect sense and is a valuable option. You are partial for going straight to his place. So you two have to come to an accord and decide what you're doing.
Go to his house and then go find him.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
I was debating these split the party, but I'm like, this is
No.
Neo. Is a consequence DM? No. Should I? Should we? No.
Right. So you head to the address that you were given. As I said, she already knew. She knew the address, and she knows she just can't get into it.
All
So
right.
you make your way there. It's actually not super far away from where you are. Go figure.
Yeah.
It's in one of the more well-off parts of town, but not like the upper class.
Middle
This will
class.
be like political aides, like high-end servants, business owners, like high middle class.
Okay.
So a place where Mortimer would have had a lot of influence.
There might have been a lot of influence here. Yes, there might still be. Who knows?
Probably knowing fucking Mortimer.
Well, a lot of his best agents have permanent places in the household they serve, so they don't typically need their own places. This would be more for like freelancers
Training.
almost, which doesn't mean they
Uh.
don't work for Mortimer.
The
Freelancers.
Hellbound.
Yes, exactly. So, without much incident, you're walking down the street, and what are you going to do? Run into someone who owes you money or something? In fact, Quar, as you're
Yep.
walking down the street, you see a half orc. He owes you 10 gold.
Cor goes, hey, buddy.
He looks at you with
How
a look
you
of concern, like, "Oh
doing?
no, shit!" And he pedals and runs down an alley.
Cor
Both of you can
Terminator
roll.
runs after him.
Both of you can roll a quick perception check.
I was gonna say I can cast a spell.
I don't know, just first off, roll a quick perception check, and then tell me what you're going to do after that. Do this in order. Don't do it backwards. Don't cast your spell and then do the perception check. The perception check is vital to you casting the spell.
20.
I don't know if I could
Nice.
actually
Dirty?
see that.
It's dirty 20.
Very nice, very nice.
Nope. I got a 9, and I'm not wasting my points
Quar,
on that.
you remember this particular street. You've been in this section of town a couple times. You know that alley. It's a dead end, and there are no doors in it. You're not even sure why that alley exists. It's just one of those ones. It seems out of
It's a
place.
storage
But
alley.
there is no door. You know
Oh.
the key point here is there's no doors in that alley.
Mhm.
You just
I know
figured
where
out a
this is.
dead end. So
Rosie knows what this is, and
you
Rosie knows why
two,
it's there.
are you following Quar?
I mean, I still technically have my desk, so I mean, yeah.
Quar is chasing after this person. You could float up into the air a little bit and get a better view technically with the disc, if I remember correctly. As far as I can work, it can go up and down to a degree, but not like fly. As in, get you slightly above the crowd so you can see better if you wanted to cast a spell.
It can go 10 feet up.
There you go. I would give
I
you
was double
better line of
checking
sight
health.
if you needed it. All right, Quar, you've chased your half orc buddy. His name is Quill, as in like writing
Yep.
quill.
Yep.
But his name is Quill. He owes you 10 gold for something that is some gambling that you did like a month ago. Played craps or something like that. He lost a couple times. Got himself down to owing you 10 gold, and you let him go because that's the way you worked. Because then later on, you have a reason to talk to him and get some money.
Yep.
So he's like really, really like sketchy about it, being like, "Oh man, I'll pay you later, I swear," type of thing. 10 gold doesn't seem like much,
Yep.
but this man is on the bones. He's down at the bottom of the barrel
I
for
don't know
money
where this who he
wise.
is. It's hiding.
Yep.
You can tell from the way he's walking, though, he does have 10 gold on him.
He goes, I wasn't hatched yesterday, motherfucker.
Bitch, please.
He like stammers out, it's like, I'm sorry, fine. God, take it. He tosses his money pouch at you. There is 11 gold in it. That's his total.
He
You're going.
will.
You're gonna question like ask him what he's doing or anything, or you're just gonna take the money and be like, fine, and don't do it again.
He'll take the money, tell him not to do it again, and then he'll question him.
All right. What do you ask him?
He goes, the whole points to the guy's house, and he goes, "What do you know about that guy?"
Dude, he's I got. Let me formulate
Brain.
words in my brain in such a way that it doesn't come out as gibberish.
Sadly, my
The guy
neo
that lives
gibberish
there is
comet
the
is broken.
aide to or a local politician that deals with trade. He is like just the assistant, a nobody per se. Doesn't get a lot of time to himself, but your buddy here hasn't seen him come out of the place in about at least 3 days.
Hmm.
He did see him go into the place, usually as a
Politician?
politician,
Yep.
politician, politician. I don't know why my brain was like politicians. It's like, what? Politician. The politician's aide normally would be busy every day, never gets days off, never gets time off, would not have a 3 day period by himself, was seen going into his place 3 days ago, has not been seen since.
Is he dead?
You don't know.
Juan goes, interesting. He goes,
He lives in a in an
Alexandria,
in
I
like
am on
a
Red Note
townhouse
under
apartment.
RoseBarks.
So
I'm
or like
on
it's
Twitch
not
under RoseBarks
like
and
your
the
guys'
Farm is
place. It's
Cometh.
more like
I have my
a townhouse. It
Instagram,
has a
I have
door.
my
There's a
Discord.
couple.
So
There's a
I am still
room.
going to be around,
Uh, in this
even if
case,
you
it
guys can't
is
be
two
on here,
stories.
but I
So
have other
basically,
ways to
upstairs is
get
a
a hold of
bedroom,
me. So
downstairs is a kitchen
by all means,
and
follow me
whatnot,
on my other
and there
social
might be
medias.
a
I also
living
have
room in there.
YouTube,
Just
and we
small
have
place. Good
Neil's
for
he
one or two
YouTube as
asks,
people.
well.
he asks, He asks for a way in that's not the front door.
The front door. There's the front door, there's windows. You could get in a window, but it's just as obvious as walking up to the front door and looking like you own the place.
Right?
How would Alenia do this?
Melania's not here.
No, but he's traveled with Alenia enough to know how she would do this, because
How would Quar do this? He'd walk up to the front door and kick it in.
Exactly.
He wouldn't think about how Alenia's doing. He'd be like, okay, I need in there. This is the way in.
Yep.
No matter what I do, I'm going to look out of place walking up to this door. So the best option is probably to kick it in.
Exactly.
So
He
give me a
tosses-
strength check.
He will toss Quill a
Coin
gold piece for the
coin
info.
back.
Yep.
Like, here's one of your
then-
gold back.
and
Well,
then
then,
Boots meets door.
All right, nice strength check. Are you going to assist on this, Lyra?
yes.
You're
I
going
will
to aid,
also
so
toss some
Quar gets
gold.
advantage.
So,
What are you rolling for, Rose?
I said I'm giving Quill another gold, because, yeah,
Okay.
we're
Uh,
a little
There
bit
was
nice.
a door attached to that house.
Door?
That's
What door?
You just, you like, boom, the door goes flying off. It stays on the hinges though, so it doesn't break off and go like shattering into the room. But that door's not closing properly for a while. Both of you,
Door goes-
please give me a perception check with advantage.
Yep.
Okie dokes. And we just experienced a barbarian lockpick.
Yes.
Yep.
And-
19.
And Milo said, "Animals." And Rose should catch that reference.
Yep.
Milo,
Atlantis?
no. Fine.
Oh! Yeah. And then he said bye. I was like, okay, yeah. No, I know exactly what you're going about. Okay,
So the
Miles
strength check
also the
breaks
leader,
the door, and both
main
of your
character in
perception checks are
Atlantis, so.
definitely adequate enough to notice the distinctive smell as soon as you open the door. That
Called it.
rotting flesh smell, the flies buzzing smell, the smell of death and decay is fresh-ish in this place.
Lyra's gonna go, it's fresh.
Exciting.
As you go in,
Sorry.
you look into the living room area. Sprawled across the across the floor is presumably the guy you're looking for.
Quar goes, I think we found him.
Yeah. Can she, as a drow, being surrounded by death religiously?
Not throw up.
No, I was gonna say, can she
She
tell?
can
how
hold in her
fresh?
vomit right now. Yes,
Yeah, can she tell how fresh?
within the last 3 days.
Oh, cute.
So he literally went in and didn't. Yeah,
And never came out.
Yep.
Looking around the room for any sort of clue.
I'm not gonna give you that benefit. If you want to be blocked, you have to do the effort.
I will allow you both to do brand new perception checks to look for clues.
All right.
That's no.
Investigation. Sorry, investigation.
Investigation.
Technically, you're
Okay.
investigating.
Investigation.
Though the perception checks do come into play also.
16.
Nice.
15.
Perfect. All right. So by the way, Rose, your higher perception from earlier, the 20, when you walked into the room, you saw a glimmer of something on the floor in one corner. Then when you did an investigation to further detail this room, you notice that the wounds on him are very precise, very like accurate. There wasn't a struggle. It was a stab, stab, dead sort of thing. There
Does
wasn't a
it
stab,
look?
stab, struggle, 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 fight, 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 stab, 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 stab. It was stab, stab, done.
She's going to investigate carefully, um, him and see if it's poison or just regular stabbing.
You don't want to look at the first clue that I gave you in that sentence?
The glimmer on the floor, yes.
Because you want to say things in the order you do them.
Well, I was thinking walk over to him, check the wounds, and then check the shiny thing. But it would probably be smarter to check the shiny thing and then the wounds.
Yes, the wounds aren't going anywhere. He is dead.
My brain knows what it's doing,
Look at,
but it
looking
does it
over towards
backwards.
where you saw the glimmer, you see a small emblem, like the kind you would wear on like a wrist, like almost like a cufflink, but not necessarily a cufflink. So like a little brooch type thing. You would wear it by your wrist. This particular
But
one is shaped like a rose, and it has
no,
two thorns under it that are crossed
no,
across each other. The rose
it's
itself is your
it's
typical rose, but
chaos.
the metal that the emblem
It's
is made out of is a
chaos.
darker metal, and you would actually class it like looking at it.
It's
It has a
chaos.
dark black reddish color, mostly black. But unless you're looking at it at the right angle, it's red.
Huh.
I don't know if Tasha can make out what I was screaming, but
Yeah, I'm sure half the neighborhood heard you.
I muted my mic on purpose.
I know you did. I could say I watched.
I'm pretty sure you could understand who
I
I was
could hear
screaming.
you. I could hear how loud you were without your mic being on because I could see how loud you were.
You said it's a coupling. I'm like, it's gonna be, isn't it? It looks like it's gonna be, isn't it? Rose, it's her, it's Kayla,
Hmm.
it's Kayla.
Cora goes, that little bastard.
I don't know if Clara's met Kayla.
Yeah, we've dealt with him
Uh,
the last session.
Her?
Yes, you were there.
It
Yeah,
was a her, and yes, it was the or the Archon. Remember,
yes. That's why I
this
was
is
like, her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. She's also an assassin.
there is another Caliph, Tasha.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, two
This
different Kaylas. Okay.
this Caliph is not a fae. This Caliph is a alabaster skinned drow that Elenia met recently in her side adventure. That Caliph is an assassin. She works for a guild called the
Oh,
Thorns of
okay.
the Black Rose. Elenia saw an emblem that looked remarkably similar to that one, if not identical to it in that storyline. And she, seems to have linked this one to that, which
Rosie
is
has.
Rosie, yes. Rosie has, out as a player, not a character. Now she's got to figure out how to link them in game.
Okay, so yeah, Cora
The
kind of
question is with the. Mm,
Cora kind of looks at the thing like, cause he's like, I don't know. Picks up Rose. Click. Sends to Ari. Does this look familiar?
but as she's doing that, does Lyra know that because siblings of Ari, same world?
It is the same world.
You know what I mean?
She's not
So,
aware of Ari's past employ.
cool.
This was not part of the family stuff. This was separate. This was after he left, but before he got here. That's the
Fair.
time frame that fits in. So
Okay.
she is not aware of that. But
She
she
wouldn't know
might have
about
heard
the
of that.
raisin.
She might have heard of that guild, as they are known to exist in a outpost city controlled by the Drow named Arkarth. Or Arkarthus. That's it.
Arcarthus.
Arkarthus.
Arcarthus. She's just gonna look at
Stupid
him
name.
and go, I'm pretty sure.
She might have a small amount of knowledge of them, since they are,
No,
Drow
let's do this
famous amongst
legit.
Drow society.
With a dirty 20, she would remember that
She
information.
has heard of the name before, and the symbol looks familiar, though the guild in question wasn't from her city itself. She knew of it because it had links to the family in some way.
She's like, that looks like it's from the thorns of the Black Rose down in the Underdark.
Poirot looks at her like she has two heads.
And it's a guild of
Assassins.
hitmen, essentially. Mercenaries, assassins, people that do a job and get paid to do it. Much like my
Oh,
brother.
adventurers.
Ah,
Hence the last comment, like my brother.
interesting.
All right, so you guys have found a clue. You found the dead man.
Well, clearly he owed somebody enough that they put an assassin from the Underdark on his ass. That's that's a big debt.
Call goes now. We just need to find that item, and hopefully item did not grow eggs.
Might have. It depends on if they were here to kill him or here to collect the item in question and kill them because they can. Because that's how our society is.
All right, so your your contact said that the item was here, as in currently is here.
Yep.
Uh, why are you making funny faces, Rose?
Just keep going.
Ah, those kind of funny faces. She ate a bad food.
Yep.
Just keep going.
All
I'm
right, so what do you
listening.
want to do, Tasha?
Search for the item.
Search for the item! Of course, you guys can both do your searchings. It will be more investigation checks. In fact, I'm going to actually let you guys do a 5-point investigation check for this.
All right.
5-point
Mostly
challenge
just
each
investigation,
or
so you can
together.
do 3 of them, or two or 3 of them, and then Rose can do the rest.
I'll do 3.
Okay.
21,
will do.
15, 7.
Nice.
I will
Not
do
bad,
mine
not
when I
bad.
have a
Now we just got to
phone when
wait for
I'm back
Rose
at
and
the
her
computer.
pooping.
Yep.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Cha 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 ba 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 da ba ba da. Actually, Tasha, high or low?
Hi.
Nice. I will tell you what that was when it comes to fruition. Ah ha ha ha.
Did you make it, Rose?
Stinky butt. But yeah.
That's good.
Something crawled up my ass. That's all I can say on that. Woo! That came across like a little more than I could hope. We good. Uh, where you can find me when TikTok gets banned, I will be on Red Note, Instagram, Twitch, Discord. Yeah. Yeah.
2 investigation checks, Rose.
Yep, I heard. I'm just resettling.
Yeah, I know. And I know you heard. I was just reminding you because I'm reminding you because I'm reminding you because I'm reminding you. Did I mention reminding you? Mine. Ding, you.
I now have 5 luck points.
Oh, you better use them up. Better use them up.
This is why I kept using them on ones, because I roll so many motherfucking ones that it kept me at like a 4 average.
Yeah, that's why I had to make it so you don't get you can't use them on a 1. Otherwise, no one ever rolls a 1.
No, that's fair.
Which there has to be a small chance of failure.
There is, yeah.
And a 1 doesn't necessarily mean a failure, depending on your modifiers.
I can't spend one of mine to give a Quar a reroll because it's a combined check, can I?
No.
Damn.
That would
Well,
be
then
a
just have to get
heroic.
rid of one.
Heroic inspirations are slightly different, but we're not technically using them since the luck system is way more overpowered. It is. It really is.
It really
It's an
is.
overpowered version of my luck system.
Isn't your luck system
Of
more
the
overpowered a bit?
heroic inspiration, I mean.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, you guys are digging around and digging around and digging around. Yeah, you're digging around and digging around and digging around. Yeah.
We got 3 successes out of all that. Digging, I digging the hole. I digging the hole. They're not the only one that needed to had the bowels